days since I've been here. I've tried all sorts of different steaks and whatnot, so it's fantastic. It's a beautiful country, beautiful.
Thank you. And you are a big coffee drinker.
Yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. Yes, indeed.
And what do you want to see here in Argentina, Buenos Aires, that you haven't yet?
Well, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to really do too much sightseeing, so I'm walking around the city at night and enjoying seeing what I can from my walks. It's really a country I'd like to come back to and visit and spend a little bit more time in, but I don't have quite that much time. So,
watching your jacket is we have here routes with your Harley to.
Yeah, it would be a great place to ride Harley Davidsons. It'd be a great place. As a matter of fact, when I get back to the United States, I'm riding across the country.
Oh.
So a week from tonight, I will be in Washington, D.C.
You are the owner.
I'm going to ride from L.A. to Washington, D.C.
How many
I'll be there
hours?
for Memorial Day weekend, and then I'll ride back across the country.
How many hours in the bike?
Say that again?
How many hours?
Oh, it'll be five days of riding.
5
days. I'll sleep every night and ride.
You are the owner of Harley Davidson?
I own a Harley Davidson dealership in Santa Clarita, California. So if you ever get out to Santa Clarita, California, come see me. I have a lot of Terminator 2 memorabilia in there and all sorts of great things from the movies. And plus, we have the greatest motorcycles in the world there. So,
are you a Harley Davidson collector yourself?
I would consider myself a collector. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
It's another of your passions, no?
Outside of acting, it is my other passion. Yes, indeed.
You fix.
I don't do a lot of mechanical work. I do what I have to do to keep them running, but I don't do a lot of mechanical work. No.
But it fits you. No, the glasses, the jacket.
I enjoy it very much. I enjoy it very. It's a great way to. It's a great way to express your freedom. To ride across your country like that, you know, it's a great feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Yes,
I
indeed.
think.
I think you can visit my store if you go to h-dsc.com. You can visit the store if you'd like to see that on the web.
Yesterday you talked about your first shops as an actor.
Yes.
Now I want to talk to you about a shop that maybe suits the people here in Comic Con. Si podemos ver el clip 1, we're watching a clip for a 90s movie of you. It's a little surprise.
Okay. Oh. That's something else, right
Double
there, I'll
Dragon,
tell
the
you.
film. Do you remember that?
Has anybody seen that movie? Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's nice to know. I didn't think anybody had ever seen it before. Oh my God.
What do you remember about that?
What do I remember about that movie? Wow, not much. No, it was actually a neat experience. That was Alyssa Milano,
Yeah.
Scott Wolf, and Mark Dacascos, and everybody went on to have a big career. It was produced by a friend of mine, Alan Schechter, and I'm trying to remember the director's name. I can't remember the director's name. I apologize. I'm sorry. But yeah, it didn't really do that well at the box office. But it was a lot of fun to make. We shot it in Cleveland, Ohio, which is a city that I lived in as a child. So.
Do you remember all your roles?
Do I remember all my roles?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. My memory is getting worse and worse and worse as it goes. I can remember lines,
Okay.
but I can't really remember what I had for dinner yesterday. You know what I mean?
A steak.
Yeah, I did have a steak. I can't remember what kind it was. Yeah, there's a lot of movies and things that I've done, and I sit there and I look at it and I go, I don't remember that at all.
I'm sure
What
that
the hell was that?
I'm sure that you remember a little role called T-1000.
Oh yeah, I remember the T-1000.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Without it, nothing's possible. My whole career is based on that character.
You, in this point of your life, you have great love for that character. But before, 20 years ago, that love was the same, or you were a little bit?
Oh, that was over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, that was where I was as an actor at that time when I did that movie, and I was damn lucky to be working with such talented people like James Cameron, Schwarzenegger, Arnold, Linda, Eddie Furlong, Stan Winston, Industrial Light and Magic. There were so many people involved with pulling off that role and making that role work. And it still holds up today. I think it's very relevant because it's there's practical stunts. There's
we have a clip,
CGI.
clip número 2. We have a clip to watch. Maybe you were saying.
Oh, that's what I'm saying up there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quick. Good translation.
You were saying it was challenging to do that.
Oh, it was very challenging. Yeah, very challenging. It's not easy to be liquid metal. You have to. That's something no one could teach me, how to be liquid metal. I had to make that up on my own.
Do you have any funny memory, funny story about the set?
Man, somebody's burning some good weed out there. I can smell that up here. Oh, that is some good stuff. Woo. Yeah, that's Dennis Murin. And that's Stan Winston. God rest his soul. He's no longer with us. Look at all that stuff.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have?
I don't remember some of that. I don't.
But any funny memory, something that?
Funny memories?
Yeah.
Well, you know that scene there with the pole, right?
Yeah.
We were shooting that scene, and I have the pole, I have the rod, and I stand up like this, and I'm sending it into Arnold's back,
Yeah.
right? And he has a animatronic arm, and his other arm is behind him like this,
Yeah.
and I had a specific spot that I had to hit, and in the take I missed, and I hit his arm, and I kept going, and I finished the take, and I stood there, and I heard cut. And then Arnold did this, he went like this. Robert, that was my arm!
You do a really
I do a pretty good accent.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I said, whoops. I'm sorry about that, Arnold.
Have you guys?
We had another fight scene to do later on, like a week or two later, and I was worried that he was going to retaliate. What was the payback going to be? But he didn't do anything. He didn't pay me back.
Do you guys stay in touch over the years?
We've seen each other over the years. We stay in touch. We do some of these Comic-Cons together, and it's always great to see him. The last time I saw him was in San Jose. He's a wonderful, wonderful human being, and I'm really proud of the work we did together, and he's a big inspiration, very much so.
Yeah. The movie was groundbreaking,
Oh,
huge,
yeah.
really, really good. When you
It's a really good movie, especially when you smoke the weed. And it's really good.
when you read the script, do you know back then that this is gonna be the huge?
It took me forever to read the script.
Why?
I got the script. I got the script while I was. I did these improvisational ad lib auditions,
Yeah.
and then finally Jim gave me the script. This is 3 or 4 or 5 days into the process, and I read the script, and it took me a long time to read it because I was trying to visualize, all this stuff that had never existed before. And I got really nervous. And so to bolster my confidence, I walked in and I put the script down on his desk and said, "I can do this." And he said, "That's why you're here, Robert. That's why you're here." Yeah, I knew it was going to be a really good movie. I did not know that, some 33 years later, we'd still be talking about it. And it becomes more relevant as time goes by, because the biggest threat we have now on this planet, I think personally, is artificial intelligence. I mean, this movie really sort of set the stage.
I hope not. I hope not.
If we take, well, no, but if we take technology and allow artificial intelligence to take over, which it kind of has with these phones and everything, they know what we're doing, we could be in a real sad shape.
It was hard for you to prepare the role, prepping the role, the stars, the known sentimental stuff.
Yeah, there was a lack of emotion.
Yeah.
There was a lack of expression.
The way you walk, the naked part.
The naked part, yeah, I remember that. That's not easy to do.
You have to walk naked.
It's like a bunch of people like this out there, and you're standing out there naked in front of them. You got to be a pretty confident human being to do that.
Props for you, man.
Hey, it was a cold night.
That was one night, that scene?
That scene was one night, yeah. And while we were doing that, we're shooting that scene, and there's a train that goes by. And I'm looking, and I could see people in the train looking out at me.
Hi! Right there, over the years, there's been many Terminator sequels. Do you watch any? Have you ever been approached to, hey Robert, we want to come in to...
No one has offered me a sequel, an additional Terminator role. I've seen a couple of them. I liked Kristana Loken's Terminator 3. I thought she did a nice job. I thought McGee did a nice job with, I think it was Terminator 4. And then Alan Taylor, of course, director, did a nice job with 5, I guess.
Salvation.
Or 6?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm losing count. But Terminator 2 is the best one.
Yes.
I don't know if I should feel like I should be humble and say it's not.
No, it is.
I say bullshit. It's a good one. It's the best.
Let's talk a little bit about the X-Files. Yesterday you said that it was your favorite role.
That's my favorite role.
Why?
I like it because I'm a good guy. When I got to Hollywood, I thought I'd play more, I didn't realize I'd be I'd be introduced to the world as a villain.
One of the greatest.
And that's very kind of you. And it's, you know, it's a great part of my career that I can play villains, and then I can play characters that I think have a heart of gold. And certainly John Doggett had a heart of gold and was, you know, a guy that was a good guy. He was a romantic lead.
We have a clip.
I don't know what we have. Yes, sir. That's my friend over there.
Clip the X-Files.
I love you. I love you, Argentina.
This is, I think that you are in Spanish here.
Ella no está con la compañía, pero su sucesor dice que su trabajo aquí es totalmente conceptual, todo se hace en computadoras.
That's me, I speak Spanish.
Bastante increíble. Aleaciones diseñadas para reconstruirse a sí mismas.
At that time, the X-Files was the biggest TV show.
La enfermedad de Ray Pierce
You
era
have a
algo increíble
big shoes
también.
to fill.
Yeah.
How was that for you? And
Lo
to be
que su esposa llama síndrome de guerra de
you were a
Dios,
fan?
nada de eso.
Yeah, I had seen the show before, and I was looking to get into television. I had done The Sopranos prior to the X-Files, and I was looking to get a nice television show. And the X-Files opportunity came up, and I was grateful. And like I said before, it was my favorite character I've played because it's you know, it's a romantic lead, good guy. So I love John Doggett.
Are you a believer or a believer like Scully?
Doggett is a non-believer.
And you?
He's a skeptic.
Yes.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
I went and saw the Great Pyramids in Egypt. And I went inside the sarcophagus of the pyramid. And I can't believe that this is thousands of years old because it was laser cut like granite slabs. It's amazing, and it's hard to comprehend that was done without some extraordinary intelligence by slaves. I mean, I don't know how they pulled it off. So it made me really wonder. Perhaps
Scully was right.
Perhaps
Mulder
was right. That's right. Perhaps we are being visited by people out there. We'll find out.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know either. I certainly wouldn't doubt it.
We are at Comic-Con. You have been Comic-Cons around the world. How is your relationship with this world, the superhero stuff, the sci-fi stuff, as a consumer?
Well,
do you read any comics?
Yeah, I've seen comics over the years. No, it's a real thrill to be able to be in these films, playing superheroes, supervillains. I'm really thrilled about Peacemaker. I don't know, have anybody seen Peacemaker here?
Okay.
Now that guy that I play in Peacemaker is not a good guy. No, not a good guy at all.
But it was fun to play.
It was very fun to play, and it's fun to be in the DC comic universe. I did some stuff recently for Marvel that I'm excited about, but I can't really talk about that. Sorry.